NC State and Notre Dame with shorter rosters than they'd like right now. Rotations going maybe 8 deep. And the opening tip won by the freshman Manny Bates. Mooney, a disruptor there on the lob for Bates. High-low in close proximity between Durham and Mooney, and a second chance opportunity for Mooney, the senior from Orlando.
298, 303, and 282. They actually practice with a 20-second clock. He wants to play ahead of the defense.
That swirls around and in. Goodwin pull up from 13, front rims it. Rebound ping-pongs out for T.J. Gibbs with a floater.
And he needs to also get into the paint.
Helms likes his speed against Mooney's size, and he's got all 5 for NC State.
Helms is really skilled. Play high school basketball with Jason Tatum. That's a pretty good tandem to have to defend.
There's the lob from Johnson to Manny Bates.
Right now, this is a must-win game to defend your home court. He's got to be aggressive on both ends.
Goodwin gets a wide-open look from 3.
Close out and make Notre Dame drivers. You can't give up step-in threes. Goodwin's going to knock that down.
Contested 3, Markell Johnson off to a great start for the Wolfpack.
Markell Johnson has not shot the ball well this year after shooting his 40%, 43 last year.
That's Hubb from the corner. Back-to-back threes from right in front of the Wolfpack bench.
Kevin Keats told us in our meeting today the most important thing is pressure on the ball and run Notre Dame off the three-point line, make them drivers.
A Mooney block leads to a Gibbs run-out lay-in.
Pursues the ball. Pat Riley used to say you got to get up in the air to rebound basketball. He gets up in the air and pursues the ball every single shot.
Goodwin beats the defense down the floor in a nifty reverse. Couple personnel changes. NC State brings Funderburk, 12 points a game off the bench.
What do you do listening to Mike Bray's radio show? Who listens to a college coach's radio show?
Says the guy who is chastising himself for going over baseline out-of-bounds plays.
Braxton Beverly's just got to make a shot. He is aiming the ball right now. He cannot be afraid to miss a shot.
Funderburk fearlessly delivers that one.
Penetration and the benefits of dribble penetration. Draw a second defender, eyes on the rim, dump it down. Funderburk with the finish. Markell Johnson's ability to get paint touches, draw a second defender and make plays. That is the best of Markell Johnson. It's great, but they were playing against the second team. They were going about 75%. Ball screen defense is about recovery. It's about high hands, so you're disrupting the pass, changing the passing angle as they fill out. He's got to play well. With C.J. Bryce out, he needs to play well.
Gibbs just drove right by him.
Yeah, nice play by Gibbs. He's attacking the basketball. Kind of like he did the nachos today.
The guac was unstoppable. So was I. I was going to the dish. What was it about the players that he coached at the prep level that made you want them on the college team?
Well, they were held accountable. They were not enabled. He coached them hard every single day, but he loved them to death. 9.5 turnovers a game. They got to run the ball to their hands. The active hands of NC State is very important.
Manny Bates on the backside. The lob has been there for the Wolfpack in the early going.
That matchup right here.
Size advantage for Mooney, and he splashes it through. John Mooney, last game, as they defeated Syracuse in Central New York. Had his 11th double-double of the season.
See, this is the difference in Notre Dame right now. They are playing faster. They're looking to push in transition, play ahead of the defense, which gives them more freedom.
Well, so after a slow start today for the Wolfpack with this early deficit, Markell Johnson gets yet another three-pointer. Quite a start for him as he's 3 for 4 from deep.
So that's a play where they can get that thing changed side to side and he can get it back and drive it. Another transition bucket. They're hard to play against, and to me, and Folly Dante, the big kid that they just got eligible, changes them some.
Prentiss Hubb hits the 3 to make the lead 9 for Notre Dame.
Got to stop the basketball. They don't, he knocks down the 3.
Johnson floats it and drops it.
Kind of about 5'8". I couldn't tell what he was. He was wearing a sweatshirt. All of a sudden, my man Cousin goes, "Oh, that's Hayden Hadley." I said, "Who's Hayden Hadley?" He's a wrestler. How would you know as we're calling this basketball game?
Pat Popolizio, great head coach for this NC State Wolfpack wrestling program.
Well, I know Cuff knows that because he's like a host in the studio for like every sport other than basketball. So I'm sure he's right on top of the wrestling situation. Little 2-3 zone right here. Bates behind the defense earlier. That was big right there. Gets to the baseline. Once it gets to the baseline, they throw out. It'll convert to a 2-3 zone.
Beverly to the basket and scores. And some bad news for the Wolfpack just moments ago.
Side to side, NC State. The ball got stuck a little bit towards the end of that first half.
Same starters for both teams that began the game here in the second half as well. Mooney now with 8 points to match his 9 rebounds. They do it about 9.5 times a game on average, which is best in the country, and that's where Mike Bray's team has been, is top 10 each of the last 5 years. And the rebound snatched away from Mooney, but the pass errant by Daniels. Hubb steps through the lane and goes off glass for 2.
Kevin Cates needs a quick timeout. Back in the day, there was a camp called the 5-Star Basketball Camp, which was basically the precursor to grassroots basketball. And his dad was a terrific player, and that is a huge basket to disrupt the rhythm of this game for Notre Dame.
Durham rejected by Bates. Soaring in for the right-handed rejection. The lead for Notre Dame is 10. 4 minutes into the second half. Funderburk playing with 3 fouls. The drop off for Bates, who rises to stuff it through.
In transition, attacking, getting the ball to Funderburk. Terrific pass. And now trying to speed up Notre Dame a little bit. You got to guard the basketball. Make that offensive player go through your chest.
Andre's pass was tipped. Hubb ahead of the pack. An easy transition bucket.
We're talking about the 2 best players for this NC State team that are not able to play right now.
And you're losing an average with those 2 on the bench. Mooney's got the rebound, quick outlet. Notre Dame with a 5-on-3 advantage. Mooney calling for it, short corner, drops it off. The easiest layup of the season. And with attrition being what it is, injury hasn't been able to go exactly full throttle like you'd want. Danny Dixon the rebound, and Johnson hits from straight away. Shot clock is at 5. A Leschewski 3 at the buzzer as the shot clock expired. And it's better than what their average has been as of late. Helms has the answer for NC State. Does it help them to guard Funderburk as well?
Well, keeps him in the middle of the zone, but it cannot get back in this game. These are straight line drives to keep it in front. Can't melt on the rebound.
Beverly's miss, rebounded by Dixon. Here's Funderburk spinning and scoring.
Watch for a quick drag, dribble, see Johnson get in the lane.
It's 58-53. He's got 16. Helms with a strong take. Bates goes to the deck as he loses the ball. Gibbs just tips it forward for Hubb, and he ties his career high with 22. Beverly just off on a 3 that would have made it a 2-point game, but Funderburk keeps it alive.
Florida State is Rodney Dangerfield of the ACC.
Beverly again! Scored out for a 3rd straight game with concussion symptoms. Inside for Mooney, a flick of the wrist, and the lead is back to Notre Dame.
The flow of the offense right now, the pressure of NC State is pushing Notre Dame out.
Mooney against Funderburk, and it's Mooney who comes away with. Johnson going to work on Hubb. Space cleared by Bates to tie the game at 64. Goodwin to Mooney. And with Johnson underneath the basket. Johnson, an off-balance floater. It's beautiful, 66 all.
I still think they'll try to screen the top of the zone again. Markell Johnson in the paint.
With 3 to shoot, Johnson flips it up and in. But their surge coming at the most important time as the Wolfpack going to come from behind win. They improve to 11-4.